And we're live. Good morning, Jeff. How you doing?
Good morning. How is your favorite day going so far, sir?
It's great. It's great.
Good.
It's just great.
Good to hear.
Yep. It sucks a little that I haven't had time to fully finish my lunch, so it's just sitting there. But we need to get the show on the road. I got other calls to make.
Can't let the people wait any longer.
Exactly. How's your favorite day of the week going?
My least favorite day of the week? Yeah, it's going. It's all right. Sun is shining. Can't complain.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it is Monday. What does that mean?
Yes, Monday means MarketWatch Monday. So every Monday we report on all new e-commerce businesses that are listed for sale, focusing on businesses that are selling physical products with an e-commerce sales channel worldwide for anything publicly available. So not our listings, but we search globally for anything publicly available over the $1 million price point. And currently, we're tracking 89 active $1 million plus listings. 89. Additionally, there are 45 businesses that are under offer in that range. So there's 89 that are active, and there's another 45 that are currently under offer. So again, still loving to see the healthy activity in the marketplace. Last week, 2 new listings above the $1 million price point came to market. Both of them had a high volume of SKUs with over 250 products. And one deal selling primarily into Canada, the other is US focused. And we'll put links to those in the comments. But the median multiple this week was quite low at 2 times. That's 2x. That's I don't know.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. And we're going to talk about one of them in a minute.
Yeah, we are. And that is interesting, but it's interesting that you say it's bullshit, but I'm like, when was the last time, like that happens where you get $2 million plus listings in a week and both of them are at a 2x multiple?
Yeah, completely mispriced. Yeah, it doesn't happen all that often actually, because most of the, well, as you see each and every week, the multiples are usually pretty strong. But
this is a case where the broker is telling a story they shouldn't be telling.
Yes.
It puts people off right away when you see 2x. You're like, oh, that's low. That's probably a bad business, or there's something wrong with the business. Why they can't achieve a higher multiple? It's like the broker is telling the story, and they're not the ones that should be talking.
Yes, exactly.
So that's I feel bad for those sellers. You know what I mean? Like it's hard when you have your broker tell you what the maximum price for your business is. That's not what you're paying them to do.
Yeah, exactly. Their job's to find you the highest price, isn't it?
Yeah, not set it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like, well, with our team, this is probably about the best we can do for you. So take it or leave it. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, that's too bad. So
it is too bad. So let's talk about one of them, because this is quite an interesting business. This one is in the food and beverage space, doing. I've got it on my
256,000 in monthly revenue at just a hair over 16% net profit margin. So they're doing about 42,000 on 256,000 in monthly revenue. And they're asking just a dog's hair over $1 million for it.
Yeah,
that's painful. That's painful to see, especially because this business is 10 years old.
Yeah, and it doesn't stop there. This is quite an interesting deal. So it's to round it up, because investors use annual. Let's look at revenue. So it's just doing over 3 million in revenue, just a hair over 3 million. And the SDE, or annual net profit adjusted EBITDA, is just over 500,000. So you can pick this one up for $1 million, which is insane. 10 years old, like you mentioned. But
10 years old and 250,000 subscribers.
Yeah, it's got like a customer database here. 51% of its revenue through its own website, through its own e-commerce website. That alone should make it worth more than this. 29% through Amazon and 20% through wholesale. So it has diversified income, Jeff. How do investors feel about it, diversified income?
Well, it's, yeah, I mean, that's the diamond in the rough, man. If you find a business that's well diversified, that is, they're licking their chops, ready to get in there and take a bite out of that. So typically when there's a well diversified brand, investors are competing with each other.
Yep.
So this is, a situation like we said off the top, when you have a broker that comes in and said, all it's worth is this. Well, when are these buyers actually going to compete over that? They're not.
Yep.
So that's too bad. But anyway, that's, what do investors think of that? They think it's awesome because they're not just buying an Amazon FBA business. They're not just buying a wholesale business. They're buying a bit more of a complete package where the risk isn't all in one specific location. And to have direct access to 250,000 people, I
think that's worth something.
Yeah. And this is where I would be wanting the guys with the checkbook to be telling me how much the business is worth, not the broker.
Yes.
That's not their job. God, it's painful sometimes to look through all of this and to see that they've only slapped a 2x on there, unless we're missing something that they're holding back. I mean, it's not all perfect. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they're selling third-party products. They've got, staff here.
Well, the staff is interesting. Let's talk about that a little bit. So they got 19 staff running this business, and they have their own warehouse. So there is some overhead with this deal.
Yeah.
That might be seen as a negative if you want someone with a location independent business, but this is a huge positive if you're finding a traditional investor wanting to move into e-commerce. They might love having the team and the warehouse, and they might have some capacity, right? So it depends who you're selling to. So if you're selling to just an e-commerce buyer, this is probably why it's been priced down, is because of these factors. But if they approach the right buyers, this would actually be a benefit, a strength, not a negative.
Well, this is, and this is the difference between choosing somebody on your deal team that's going to go into the market and find the buyer, or they're going to say, take down all your information and slap a listing up, and maybe somebody will come and maybe they won't. Yeah. This is priced so that they're going to make their money quicker.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And as always, this isn't our deal, right? So we don't have all the information behind the scenes, but everything that's being positioned here, if I was buying right now, the more I read this, the more I actually want to buy it.
No kidding, right?
Bandwidth, man, we'd definitely snap this up. It'd be worth looking at. Honestly,
it's worth an NDA, man. It's worth an NDA. It's worth a signature to really figure out what this is.
Yeah, it's
and see what is there that would make somebody think that this is worthless, or not worthless, but I mean 2x. Come on, you're basically telling the world that this is dog shit. Yeah. And I mean, everything that's written here would suggest otherwise. So unless you're withholding some information,
craziness. But this one's kind of cool. I'd definitely check this one out. 2x.
No kidding, man.
Steal. Yeah.
But hey, the link will be there. Check it out for yourself. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Well,
and if anybody has $1,060,000 they want to throw out, check it out and maybe lend it to me and I'll buy it. I don't know. That's
yeah, exactly. With the staff running it, if they're running the whole show, that's kind of, I don't know, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? If the owners are still mixed into the business all day, that might be an issue. But man, I would think that a 10-year-old business that's got staff running the show, seems like maybe the owners have hit their limit. Maybe they're retiring. Maybe they want out. But man, the 2x just doesn't. Something's not adding up here.
For sure. But yeah, I think you might be onto the money there with just a quick sale. Let's get this off our plate. Maybe they're happy with that number. I don't know. Strange.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, as each and every Monday when we go to wrap up the show, 2 resources that can really help you out. FBAscorecard.com is one of them. Go check this out. If you're wanting to know how your business stacks up compared to businesses that have sold in the past 12 months, check this out. It's a great resource, just walking you through 5 key areas of your business that can help you understand where you could potentially add more value in the business, and how it would look in the eyes of an investor right now. There's also a video of me walking you through that. So check out FBAscorecard.com if you're interested. And also, how can people get in touch, Jeff, if they don't want to sell for 2x?
You said 2 resources. Is the other resource me?
Correct, sir. Pimping you out.
All right. Sounds good. Yes. Sales at the FBAbroker.com. Get in touch with me. Let me know what your plans are or what the business is all about. And if you want to exit in a couple of years or just want to see where it might sit on the market, you want to talk about what investors see and what metrics you can, understand a bit better so that you can improve some value in the business when you do go to exit. Anything you want to chat about, hit me up. We'll find a time to chat and we'll go from there and see how we can help. Sales at the FBAbroker.com.
Awesome. Well, cool. That was a quick one today, but hopefully that was helpful. Hearing about that deal and the general action in the market is insane right now. That's 89, what was it? 89 active deals.
Yeah, and 45 under offer. 45 other ones under offer on top of that. Yeah,
45 pending. That's a lot of deals. It's going to be exciting to see how this month shakes out. We've seen some pretty big activity as far as the buyers go. I was talking to a family office actually last Friday, who funds a lot of these deals. They're an active funding partner for a lot of the groups doing roll-ups in this space and generally anyone else. And they said they're just seeing so many deals come through, and they're looking to fund as many as they can. It's kind of awesome. So if you're interested, these guys need a lot more meat on the bone. That 1 to 3 million SDE is like the minimum. So if you are looking for help funding a deal and it's a larger deal, and you're looking for alternative capital, let us know. They're actually a pretty awesome group, and they understand e-commerce and Amazon as well, which is nice. But yeah, they're just seeing so many deals. They're saying it's really competitive as well. On the funding side, they've actually missed out on a couple of deals because there's just so much capital being thrown at these groups that are going out trying to acquire a portfolio of brands. So this is exciting. Yeah. The market has definitely unfolded since COVID. So exciting.
Yeah, and even during COVID, there was still interest. There's still interest. Buyers still wanted to buy. Money managers still needed to find a good return. So, if the business was good, generally speaking, year over year, whatever, like there wasn't really a time, people would ask all the time, is this a good time to go to market? And it's like, sure, why not? There's a hunger out there for e-commerce business. And like you said, money managers still need to deploy capital and still need to get a good return. So, if your business was in decline and it went to crap, then no, it's probably not a good time to sell. But if your business was good and you were considering an exit around now anyway, yeah, absolutely.
No, I agree. Awesome. Well, reach out to us if you'd like to know more, and we'll see you again. Well, we'll see our Facebook group tomorrow at noon, at 12 noon Central, and then Wednesday we'll be back with What Buyers Want Wednesday, which is turning out to be a quite popular segment on showing you what the actual requests we're getting from buyers each and every week. Some of them, we don't put them all in there, but yeah, so that'll be cool. And
some of them aren't worth discussing further.
Exactly. And actually, well, to avoid shock, you're not going to be here on Wednesday because you're on holiday. So everyone's going to meet Julie.
Shocked.
Should be cool.
Yeah. Wait a second. I get a day off, and Julie's on holiday, and she's going to join. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Well, she's got the whole week off, so she wanted to do it. I asked her.
Okay.
So it's going to be fun because Julie actually on our team works with a lot of the buyers. So she runs buyer vetting, she runs our deals, she does that first wave of follow up. She's awesome, but yeah, she's been kicking goals ever since she joined us. Almost 2 months ago now, which is cool. So yeah, I've got her on, but we'll talk about what the buyers want, so the criteria. But we're also going to talk a little bit about her, what she's seeing. she's a Amazon. She has an e-commerce brand, mostly through Amazon, and I want to talk to her about what she was expecting to see working with us and what the reality was once she started meeting these buyers. So it's going to be interesting to see her experience firsthand. So yeah, Wednesday will be fun. That'll be cool.
Cool.
Awesome. All right, dude. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you on Wednesday or Tuesday if you're in the group.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
Bye for now.